Therefore, our view is that we do not need to create a separate office of ombudsman in our system of government. I was doing some background research on this subject, and I was struck by how remarkably similar Mr. Pritam Singh's speech is to a September 23rd, 2008 article on the net, Time for an Ombudsman in Singapore, almost word for word.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move on to my next cut S under head U, the Ombudsman. The role of an Ombudsman is to investigate complaints about the unfair administrative decisions or actions of a public agency, including delay, rudeness, negligence, arbitrariness, oppressive behavior, or unlawfulness. An Ombudsman does not have the power to make decisions that are binding on the government. Rather, the Ombudsman makes recommendations for change as supported by a thorough investigation of the complaint. A crucial element of the Ombudsman is its independence from the executive or administrative branch of government. There are many variations of the Ombudsman office around the world. Singapore can and should find a variation that suits local needs and conditions. An Ombudsman with a well-defined role and clear mechanism for action can be beneficial for Singapore. Mr. Chairman, Singaporeans today are well-educated, well-travelled and well-informed. This invariably leads to higher citizenry expectations when it comes to political and corporate governance. Higher expectations are not necessarily negative developments, for they signify growing interest in local politics and the national agenda. The establishment of an Ombudsman will address higher citizenry expectations in two ways. First, it will signify the Singapore government's acknowledgement and respect of a maturing Singapore polity's desire for a variety of institutions that can reflect the concerns of the ordinary citizen. This will serve to build trust between society and state. Secondly, it will develop local civil society by empowering institutions. While many would agree that capable and honest leaders are vital for good governance, the sign of a mature and self-sustaining society are decentralized and independent institutions. The establishment of an Ombudsman would also be in keeping with the Prime Minister's vision for an open and inclusive society, and most certainly in tandem with Budget 2012, which has also been characterized as an inclusive one. An Ombudsman is not designed to serve as a check on the government. That's the opposition's role. An Ombudsman should not use its office or mission to disrupt the work of the civil service. It should not mischievously aim to embarrass government agencies and officers or erode public confidence in the civil service. The need for an Ombudsman, Mr. Chairman, is not based on any inadequacies of the Singapore government, but rather on the fact that Singaporeans and Singapore society have evolved. Singaporeans are now more politically mature. With maturity comes the need for empowerment. Empowerment is necessary for a sense of ownership to develop. An Ombudsman would be a step in this direction. Thank you.
Assistant Professor.